So, Fire Emblem is finally out, and I've played a decent amount of it, a good chunk of it actually, and I'm going to give you my first impressions on it. But first, before we get into that, make sure you like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you can know when I upload. Alright, so Fire Emblem Engage, let's get into it. I've put in like, I think I'm up to the 15th chapter. I think I'm on the 15th chapter, but I put at least like, did I put 15 hours into it? It's something like that, but either way, I've been playing it all week since it came out, and I that's why I haven't posted anything, because I've been playing it a lot, trying to get a good grasp of it. But I'm gonna go ahead and say this game's better than Three Houses, which we knew it was gonna be. Well, in my opinion, I figured it was gonna be from the jump. But let's just go right off the rip. The graphics, they're better than Three Houses graphics. That's obvious. It looks better. The story, first and foremost, is probably the low part. I haven't beaten it yet, but from what I have played, the story isn't, it doesn't hold up like the other Fire Emblems, I would say. And I don't know if that's because the amount of characters that there are, but it feels like every Fire Emblem has like a lot of characters. But that's another downside for me, is the characters. Like, some of them they're not rememberable as much as they used to be, I guess. But I mean, that's only two things that I have bad with, like the story and the amount of characters. Like, because you can only go into battle with like 10 characters, so it's like you go into battle with 10 people, but you got like 20 characters, and it's like you can't keep up with all the amount of characters, so you end up using the same characters because it's hard to like get experience for all your units and stuff. But with the bad stuff aside, the gameplay is good. It's amazing. The side stuff, they lowered it down. We knew that. Some people were complaining about that, but I don't have a problem with that. I like how it's just no BS. You can either choose to mess around with the side stuff, or you just get straight to the fighting, and I like that. But there's not a lot of side stuff in the first place, so but if you do want to spend a lot of time like doing side stuff, then you can. Like, they got the working out, you can fish, you can cook. What else can you do? You can talk to all your units and stuff. I mean, it's enough side stuff in there, but it's very lowered down from Three Houses, and I like that. But so you have the side story, or the side stuff. The combat is Fire Emblem. I mean, there's nothing to complain about it. Everything's basically the same. Now I'm thinking about it, is everything? Yeah, everything's basically the same. The weapon triangle is more. It feels like it's more enforced this time. When you use a weapon that's strong against another opponent, you get the break thing where they can't attack you back. The crit animations are amazing. When you get a crit, that's the best feeling in the world. The music's amazing. Like, this is probably one of the best Fire Emblems in my opinion. It's just the story. Like, usually when you play this, it's like when you play Fire Emblem, you think you're in, you think you're in for a good story, but this one's kind of lackluster. But I mean, that's the only thing about this game, that and the characters. Everything else is just so smooth though. It's like, I wouldn't say it's the perfect balance, but in my opinion, I still would take Awakening over Engage, but I would take Engage over Three Houses. Yeah, that's how I'll put it, because Awakening has a great balance of side stuff, because they have the kids in there and stuff like that, and it also has a good story, and everything else, like, everything flows with that game. But this game, it's just that story, man. I'm like, you're going around and you're collecting the emblem rings and stuff. I like the fact that you have the emblem rings. You can fuse and all that stuff. You could become broken, basically, kinda. You're not extra broken, but you can become pretty strong with the fusing and stuff. But it's basically just centered around those rings, really. You know, they get stolen. You got to collect them all. You know, just this is a basic story, but the voice acting is kind of You know, some parts are good, some parts aren't, but you know. And another thing with the rings, there was a mission where they took the rings away from you. That one was pretty tough, but I actually liked it because it felt like classic Fire Emblem. But yeah, all in all, this game is better than Three Houses, like I thought it would be. And also, like I said earlier, I haven't beaten this game yet, so you know, some of this stuff could change. Like maybe the story. I think I'm on chapter. I want to say I am on chapter 14 or 15, one or two, but whatever chapter I'm on, it could get better, you know, after this, or it could get worse. So who knows? Let me know if you've beaten it already. Let me know in the comment section. But I'm pretty sure I don't think, you know, by now I don't think there's anything that can change to make this story, like, you know, amazing. But like I said, I like the fact that they brought back some of the old characters from the other Fire Emblems. That's pretty cool. I like the, you know, the crit animations. I like the combat. I like how the side stuff is very, very optional. Like, you don't even have to do that stuff. And another thing I didn't talk about is after you complete a battle, you can like explore the field, you know, the battlefield that you were just on. You get items and stuff. That's pretty cool. But yeah, it's a lot of stuff that I like. Then there is stuff that I dislike. So that's a plus in my book. But you know, I mean, because you guys see, I haven't been posting anything on YouTube for like 5 days. It might have been a week since I posted something, because I've been locked in on this game. So I really do love it. Just the story and the characters are kind of you know. There are some characters that I do like, but I can't remember most of their names. I can't remember most of their names. I like the what's the one dude's name with the red hair, the swordsman? I like him. I like the female with that rides the wolf. She's pretty cool. The black dude's cool with the bow on the horse. Like, I can't really remember their names, but I mean, when I'm playing, I do. But like off the top, I can't remember their names. But like when I was playing Awakening and I was playing Fates, and not really with Three Houses, but when I was playing those two games, like Fates and Awakening, like I knew all my units' names, and I knew who I liked, and I knew who I wanted to protect the most and stuff like that. Another thing is the difficulty. I'm playing this on normal, and it doesn't feel like it's that hard. Either I need to go up to hard mode because I've been playing long enough, or this one just isn't as hard as the other Fire Emblems. I don't know. I'm not sure. I've never played Fire Emblem on hard mode, but I do play classic mode, and I play on normal usually. But I've only lost one person throughout the whole game. So I mean, for me, that's pretty good. I still consider myself like I'd say a little bit above novice in this franchise. So, but yeah, I don't know. Is it if this game is too easy, or is it gonna get harder? Because like I said, I'm probably in the middle of it, so you know, we'll see about it. But yeah, those are my quick thoughts about it. I guess there's no point on me making like a whole full review, because by the time I finish this game, it's gonna be like, I'll probably finish it by like next weekend, but who knows. But my mind's not going to change about it. Like, there's nothing this game can do to change my mind about it at this point. I love it. It's one of the best Fire Emblems, and the story is just lackluster. That's the only problem. So yeah, if you like Nintendo, you like JRPGs, I got more stuff coming. You know, I got stuff in my bag waiting. Just got to make it. But yeah, just subscribe, like, and hit the bell, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.